and the rest of the world. Today is Wednesday, July 10, 2024. I'm Alpha Rogers anchoring. In the headlines this afternoon, Liberian government launches National Agriculture Plan seeking to maximize local food production and reduce import. Local authorities in Bapuru County threaten stifle legal actions against illegal mining companies operating in the county. ECOWAS Ambassador to Liberia, Josephine Nkrumah, urges government officials and citizens to be intentional and dedicated to realizing the vision of food sufficiency in the country. And away from home, Israel military tells Gaza residents to leave amid intense fighting along the strip. Details of these interesting stories plus more are coming up on the program this afternoon. First, Grace Moliyezi and the news bulletin.
Agriculture Minister Dr. Alexander Nuta has underscored the importance of the National Agriculture Development Plan of 2024 to 2030. Minister Nuta said the instrument is crucial to the country's economy because it will reduce the importation of rice and hugely contribute to the revenue envelope of Liberia. Speaking Wednesday at the official launch of the initiative in Congo Town, Minister Nuta reaffirmed government's commitment to enhancing food security in the country. He said the formation of the National Agriculture Development Plan is part of government's efforts to attract more foreign direct investments in the agriculture sector. Mr. Nuta is, however, rallying stakeholders, policymakers, and development partners to join the ministry in reducing food insecurity in the country. Meanwhile, the Food and Agriculture Organization FAO has pledged its unwavering support to the Liberian government to enhance food security in the country. FAO representative to Liberia Bintia Chikaya said part of their support will focus on technical assistance for the successful implementation of the National Agricultural Development Plan of Liberia. Madam Chikaya made the commitment Wednesday in Congo Town when the Liberian government officially launched its National Agricultural Development Plan of 2024 to 2030. The Food and Agriculture Organization representative also called for a practical approach for the advancement of the country's agriculture sector. She, however, praised government for the launch of the National Agricultural Development Plan, while calling for more political will in tackling hunger in the country. ECOWAS Ambassador to Liberia, Josephine Nkrumah, is urging government officials and citizens to work with intention and dedication to realize the vision of food-sufficient country. Madam Nkrumah believes dedication and hard work remain essential in the effective implementation of agricultural activities across Liberia. She said she was speaking at the launch of the National Agricultural Development Plan in Congo Town on Wednesday. The ECOWAS ambassador, however, called for a people-centered approach to make Liberia's food security sustainable and reliable. The program is being held under the theme Promoting Food Self-Sufficiency and Indigenous Wealth Creation through Agricultural Value Chain Development. Maryland County District 3 Representative Austin Taylor has embarked on the reconstruction of a major bridge connecting Callaway District and Barrobo District in the county. Representative Taylor said the previous bridge linking the two areas collapsed recently following a heavy downpour. He told Elbc the ongoing bridge construction is a quick impact project aimed at addressing the challenges residents of the two districts faced in traveling to the districts. The Maryland County District 3 representative also clarified the project, worth over 6,000 United States dollars, is being constructed using logs and not concrete. Meanwhile, residents of Callaway and Barrobo statutory districts in Maryland County have hailed Representative Taylor for the ongoing project. Three families in Grand Crew County have resolved their long-standing land dispute. According to our correspondent, it followed the intervention by local authorities and some civil society organizations. Our correspondent said the land is being contested for by the Trimble, Bowen, and Jabo families. Meanwhile, Grand Crew County Land Administrator David Tokpa is expected to visit the area soon for verification. Local authorities in Guapulu County have threatened legal actions against illegal mining companies in the county. The county superintendent Sam Zina alarmed that illegal gold mining activities are rampant. Superintendent Zina said several individuals and companies are operating without proper documentation, neither are they showing any regard to environmental concerns. He wants a concerted effort of line ministries and agencies to ensure the situation is addressed. According to him, illegal mining is costing the government millions of dollars in revenue in Guapulu County. The chief elder of Makuye clan, rural Monserrado County, James Tower, has denied allegation of extracting parts from a dead alligator. Our correspondent quotes Mr. Tawi as saying the dead alligator was set ablaze over the weekend on the general market day of the clan. Mr. Tawe described the allegation as false and misleading. He said at no time did he extract parts and take the ashes of the alligator to an unknown destination. The National Civil Society Union of Liberia has welcomed the nomination of Judge Sianen Clinton Johnson as Associate Justice of the Supreme Court. The Criminal Court E judge was recently nominated to the High Court bench by President Joseph Boakai to replace the late Associate Justice Joseph Nangwe. The civil society group, in a statement Tuesday, termed the nomination of Judge Clinton Johnson as a right pick given her qualification and experience in the judiciary. Meanwhile, the pro-democracy group is calling on the Senate to immediately proceed with the confirmation of Judge Clinton Johnson as she is best suited for the position. If confirmed, she will be the third female on the current Supreme Court bench. The House of Representatives has raised concerns over the lack of chieftaincy elections for paramount, clan, and town chiefs since 1999. Plenary said this is a violation of the Constitution, particularly Article 56B that mandates such election after every 6 years. Nimba County District 3 Representative and Ninka Gay is seeking inquiry with the appearance of Internal Affairs Minister Francis Umani and the National Elections Commission. Representative Gay said the appearance of the Internal Affairs Minister and NEC will clear doubts and give reasons why these local elections haven't been held for over 2 decades. The Nimba County lawmaker said if the local elections cannot be held, there should be a referendum to amend Article 56B of the Constitution. Meanwhile, Internal Affairs Minister Francis Umani is expected to appear before plenary next Tuesday. The Center for National Documents and Records Agency has raised over 1,000 United States dollars in the past 6 months. The Director General of the agency, Nelson Baranga, said the money is intended to contribute to the fiscal budget of government. Mr. Baranga disclosed it also needs to contribute over 300,000 United States dollars in the budget projection of government for 2024. Meanwhile, Mr. Baranga said the Archive Center will not offer gratis services to enable it generate more revenue for government. Grand Bassa County District 4 Representative Alfred Flomo has hailed President Joseph Boakai for the recent display of the first batch of 285 yellow machines in the country. Representative Flomo said the machines will greatly help government accelerate its road development program and connect the county capitals. He said the latest move by government to bring in the earth moving equipment should be welcomed and celebrated by all. The Grand Bassa County lawmaker urged Liberians not to politicize issues surrounding the machines, as President Boakai has always promised to lead an open government. Representative Flomo believes issues surrounding the machines and its source will be disclosed to the public in a bid to promote transparency and accountability. And news just coming in says President Joseph Boakai has officially launched the National Agricultural Development Plan with a call for concerted efforts to achieve its true purpose. President Boakai said the plan, which he considers as a game changer, is a roadmap to a more sustainable agriculture sector in the country. The Liberian leader emphasized the plan, if fully actualized, will make Liberia a resilient and reliant food destination in the future. He promised the government logistical and financial support to local farmers and cooperatives in ensuring that the NADP is sustained. President Boakai extolled the Ministry of Agriculture and partners for the steady progress being made at the institution. The Liberian leader spoke at the ministerial complex in Congo Town on Wednesday.
Grace Modiesi and the news bulletin. She comes back a little later. That's when you listen to the international news. This is the Newsline on State Radio. One of the big stories we're following. Liberian government launches National Agriculture Plan seeking to maximize local food production and reduce. To this one now, the chief elder of Marquette Clan, James Tower, has reacted to allegations of extracting parts from a dead alligator in rural Montserrat County. Mr. Tower described the allegation as false and misleading. The Elbc rural Montserrat County correspondent James Colley spoke to Fafe Kamara on the Super Morning Show today.